Hey, Tara's class. This is John. In case you didn't recognize me. Joyzy John. Anyway, I just wanted to take a minute to personally thank you for being in the class, and just want to give a reaction to having worked with all of you. Egg, you're a very funny person, and I really appreciated, your ability to move on the stage and interact that way. And I will always be looking for a buffet lifeboat. You introduced the concept to me. It's so powerful. My wife and I are starting to cruise a little bit, so I'll start demanding that to make sure that, we even after the ship sinks, we are still cruising in comfort. I appreciate that. That's really funny. Allie, you told me, the second day, you liked working with me when I was having a stroke, apparently. It's funny in more ways than you realize, and there'll be another video where I'll explain some backstory of how I got to where I am right now. But anyway, you know how I feel about you. You're really smart, really random at times, and that's great. I look forward to, working with you outside of class and just see if we can do writing or something else. Let's see. Sean, I really enjoyed your energy too. You're very good at moving around the stage. I like how you were the orcas and the cruising around the fjords, trying to attack the ship. And I found you to be a very kind individual. I enjoyed working with you. And one of the things that I'm disappointed or would like to get an opportunity to do is actually talk a little philosophy with you. Because, I have a lot of thoughts and ideas regarding what this universe is and where our place is, and maybe some point in the future we'll get a chance to chat like that. Let's see. Lou, I remember the first time I saw you and talked to you, and I could tell you were a strong person and very much a take charge individual, and someone that I enjoyed working with. I didn't get to work with you as much as I would have liked to, but I could say the same for anybody in the class. What is it, 9 of us in there. So it's hit or miss when you get a chance to work with somebody. But I really appreciated you. One of the things that was funny for me is the good bartender. The bartender that gives good advice, the bartender that gives bad advice, and the bartender that gives random advice. Your random advice was just cracking me up. I found that really amusing. So yeah, hopefully if you do the next round of Improv 201, we can be in class together again. Dan, thank you so much for providing us the opportunity to get together on your home turf. It was fun seeing you in that environment. I think you were more comfortable there than you are at the theater. So it was good, getting to see you outside. Thanks for the cookies; those were great too. I apologize for not having been able to make it to your birthday party. It was just a little bit too far for us to come back and forth from Berwyn down to the city, and that 5-hour gap between the end of the showcase and your party. But maybe we'll have a chance to do it again. Nice meeting your wife, by the way. Danielle, scintillating. What can I say? Scintillating. You're meant to be out on the stage, right? Meant to be performing. I love your energy, your physicality, your wit. And from the showcase, I remember when you were explaining to your imaginary child on stage, about seeing all the naked people and trying to explain all of their what she was seeing. You felt both like you were in the scene, but you were also talking to your daughter who was right there in the front row. So I found that a little bit cute. An interesting way to integrate that into the show. Sally, what can I say? You're just a beautiful woman, talented, just an amazing wit. I appreciated you out there, and one of the things I'm most impressed about is the fact that you realized that you were being a blocker from time to time, and you worked on it, and you really did get better at it. And you gave me a challenge. I realized what you were going to do often, and it was like, okay, she's going to block, and here's the next move. So I really appreciated working with you, and hopefully I'll see you in the 201 class also. Maybe we'll run into each other in Ireland. You never know. We'll both be there at the same time in October, I think. We will overlap. And Sweta, I really like your physicality. The way you move on the stage is very interesting. And your way of taking somebody else's premise and turning it on its ear, I really like that too. It's a shame that I didn't work with you that much in class, but again, like I said before, we only worked with each person a little bit off and on in each session. And you didn't get the showcase, but I hope you enjoyed your vacation. So, with all that said, I'm going to post another video about what the class meant to me in the background, and I'll provide a link to this video. And I'm probably going to post each of these, what I said to each of you, observations for each of you, as Instagram posts on another place. Not that you care. Anyway, so anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. I'm going to miss the class. I'm actually sad that it's already over. It went from something that was rather stressful in the first session to something that I will dearly miss. And just to emphasize, we've said this a million times, but it can't be said too many times. Tara was great. And I really feel fortunate that I got to do Improv 101 with Tara. And for a teacher who weren't of her caliber, and maybe I wouldn't want to take 201. Well, so that's important. Anyway, I'll see you guys when I see you.